Now, I know some of you may know Tesla's history with Lotus. The first Tesla Roadster was based on a Lotus Elise, but I bet you don't know about Dodge's history with Lotus. Let me introduce to you the Dodge Circus Concept EV sports car built on the Lotus Europa platform. The car, from the looks of it, is a Europa with an electric motor and a battery pack and Dodge badging. But it probably has more in common with the original Tesla Roadster than it does with the Europa. And not because they both are EVs. The circuit was about 2 inches shorter than the Tesla, but made the same horsepower and had the same top speed of 125 horsepower. But unlike the Tesla, it's hard to find out what the actual technology behind the circuit was. Was it built on the same technology as the Tesla Roadster? Or was it Dodge's own proprietary technology? These are the questions I like to answer in today's video. Today I present to you the Dodge Circuit EV, a concept sports car that you probably never even heard of. Dodge had unveiled the Circuit in 2008, promising that it would meet the road by 2010. Dodge unveiled the Circuit in 2008 with the promise that it would be on the road by 2010, but ended up being canceled in late 2009, and nobody really knows why. So let's go over the history of why this car was actually being built. Back in 2007, the world was entering a recession, and Chrysler was feeling the full brunt of it. So to protect their business, the company that owned Chrysler at the time were trying to secure a bailout from the Obama administration. One of the stipulations for automotive manufacturers to secure a bailout was building and developing more fuel-efficient cars, and that is where the Dodge Circuit EV comes to play. I'm sure taking a Lotus and sticking electronic bits in the same vein as Tesla seemed like the easiest and most affordable option to Chrysler at the time. And that's when Chrysler went out and created ENVY, which stood for Environmental New Vehicle. And their job was to create and develop EV cars. Now, let's fast forward to April 2009, where Chrysler files for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And they come out of this bankruptcy with billions of dollars from the United States and Canadian governments. Not only do they get this bailout, but the United States, Canada, the United Auto Workers Pension Fund, and Fiat SPA becomes the principal owners for Chrysler. Now, I know you're probably wondering, what the heck does all this have to do with the Circuit EV and why it was canceled? Well, it was actually Fiat's decision to cancel this car and go in another direction. And that direction was the compact economy car, i.e. the Dodge Dart and the Chrysler 200. And for those that are wondering, yes, Chrysler did eventually pay back its bailout. And on top of that, Fiat ended up buying the rest of the shares for Chrysler and are now the full owner. Also, they end up being fined millions of dollars for getting rid of their fuel-efficient economy cars as per their agreement. So, yeah, they actually were fined, and I do mean a ton of money for not actually building and develop the fuel-efficient cars that they had promised to build while getting this bailout. And the reason for them actually canceling the Circuit EV is not really known. It was the plan of the past owners, and those people were no longer in charge. And I'm sure the cost of actually building this EV was probably way more than developing a cheap fuel efficient car. Now, let's imagine for a second that Chrysler actually went through with this EV car and were around to actually rival Tesla. Where would we be right now? Would we be talking about Chrysler in the same vein we talk about Tesla? And would the CEOs of Chrysler be talked about in the same vein as Elon Musk? We may never know. I guess hindsight is 2020, and not actually knowing the actual technology behind the Chrysler, we can't really say for sure. Just know that they could have been, that rival that Tesla actually needed to keep them from having that insane grip that they have on the EV market right now. And with that said, I like to bring this video to a close. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, likes are always appreciated. If you want to see more videos like this, I suggest subscribing to the channel and watching some of the other videos I already produced, and look forward to some of the videos I'm going to produce in the near future. Also, we are doing a 100,000 subscriber challenge. I know this might date this video in the future, but that is what we're doing right now. So if you can help us by subscribing to the channel, that would also be appreciated. And yeah, with that said, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.